Can't go there. Yeah, there. Yeah, there's a sharpie. There's a sharpie person right there. Yes, sir. I guarantee you, she's got one. Kenny was like that. I started wondering, tell me it's a good thing you can sing because your bass man.
Here we go.
Couple of them, yeah.
Bring me a half dozen. Don't dirty your mouth for less than a half dozen.
Sure.
Montez, you better get over here, girl.
Wayne needs some help. Bring your
I
phone.
need help me.
No, baby, I'm good. Oh, well. All right, we're up.
We're on. Hand me one of them.
Hand him one so we can get it live on TV.
You might as well give him one for the other hand. Or just feed him. Just feed it to him, Casey.
Hey, Randall, you've heard of pigs in the blanket. You and Wayne are hogs in a quilt.
That's right. I didn't think that was funny, Wayne. Did you?
You gotta take it. You gotta take it like a man, son.
That's all right.
We are live.
We're having fun. Well, he's always late.
All right.
He's a love connection is what he is. We got some guests. By the way, we had a little technical difficulty. Is that the way you say that, technical?
Hey, that's a good word.
Ah.
Good word.
Happens when you go remote, things are going to happen, ain't it?
This is our first time out. Our TV show's been going for a few weeks now, and we've decided to come down here to the beautiful Gulf Shores.
Aloha.
All right, here. Aloha.
Wait a
right
minute,
here in Gulf
wait a
Shores,
minute.
Alabama. We're at the island,
Wayne, I didn't know you spoke Hawaiian.
Man, what you
iconic
talking
island villas. Iconic island villas. These are beautiful. And we got the owner here with us today. And we're going to get him up and interview him here in a little bit. Let him tell you all about it. Mr. Wayne will tell you all about it.
Well, they got the garbage truck coming by.
Garbage truck.
That's a couple of retired musicians. Oh, boys, y'all
Okay.
doing good.
We're running. There he goes.
Hey,
Hey,
that's old Junior.
let's throw some of this food in there. I tell you what, we're going to do I don't even know what time it is. We're going to do our wake-up call a little bit early. Let's kick it off with something right here in the morning. Wake up, everybody.
Merle Haggard.
Here we go.
Time to get up.
Boy,
The alarm is on. We're not totally crazy.
about halfway. Get away from them sausage.
My hat don't hang on the same nail too long. My ears can't stand to hear the same old song. I don't leave the highway long enough to bog down in the mud. I've got a rambling fever in my blood. Well, I caught this rambling fever long ago, when I first heard that lonesome whistle blow. If someone said I ever gave it down, well, they damn sure told you wrong. I've had a rambling fever all along. Rambling fever, the kind that can't be measured by degree. Rambling fever, there ain't no kind of cure for my disease. Come on, Greg. There's times I'd like to bend down on the sofa and let some pretty lady rub my back. Spend the early morning drinking coffee, talking about when I'll be coming back. 'Cause I don't let no woman tie me down, and I never get too old to get around. I wanna die on the highway right away, like some old hunting pole. Keep this rambling fever in my soul. Rambling fever, the kind that can't be measured by degree. Rambling fever, there ain't no kind of cure for my disease. Rambling fever, the kind that can't be measured by degree. Rambling fever, well, there ain't no kind of cure for my disease. There ain't no kind of cure for my disease.
All right, that's Hap Hall kicking it off right there. All right, we're the D Ford Show. We're from up in Talladega, Alabama, and also Oxford, Alabama. WAC TV streaming live. So we hope you enjoy our show today. Man, we're down here in beautiful, 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 beautiful Gulf Shores, Alabama.
Sun coming up.
Oh, man.
Thanks to the villas right here. We got a fella here, Wayne. That's who we need to start.
Come on,
thanking
Wayne.
right there.
Come on, Wayne.
Come on up here,
Come on.
fella.
We're going to let
Let's
you
get
tell
this
them
thing
all about
started
that.
off right.
We appreciate him letting us come down here and do this. This is like our vacation. We don't know what we're gonna do, and we're gonna have some fun.
Sit down
And
here.
we worked last night.
We got a half of a pig.
We saved that for you.
Thank you,
He's
sir.
gonna move it.
I appreciate it.
Wayne is the owner of the iconic island. This is an island, right? Get your microphone there and get it up
There you
close.
go.
There you go. Get up close to it now. Chris, turn the center mic on. He's got to get over there and get to it. We're just setting up here. We worked yesterday morning and down up in Talladega, Alabama. We got here, and we worked all night. We had time driving down here, and we had to stop and eat 4 times.
At least.
And got down here. Wayne was hungry.
That's right. He was
That's the
spinning
truth.
around.
I'm blaming it
He's
on
telling
Wayne.
the
No,
truth.
I'm just
He's
kidding.
telling the truth.
But
man.
we drove down and had a good time on the way down, just laughing and talking and cussing, screaming, hollering, and everything. But we're here, and it's good to be here.
Yeah, well, we're happy you're here.
Tell
We're
them all
excited to
about
have
the
you guys,
iconic
man.
island
We're
village,
excited to
right?
have you guys.
This is an island, right?
We're on an island, yeah.
Yes.
So Gulf Shores is
nervous.
separated. You've got Foley up above us, but the Intercoastal Waterway runs along here. So this whole section out here is an island. Goes all the way down to Fort Morgan, goes all the way down to Pensacola. Well, actually, the end of the island is where Perdido Key is down there. Perdido Key starts down at the pass down there. But it's an island. My mom used to come out here back in the 40s, so it's a cool place for me. She used to come down this road right here, just on the other side of the buildings right here. There was a drawbridge, and the drawbridge would allow them to come over before 59 came in. So it's a pretty cool place to come back and be able to do this.
Yeah, this is a beautiful place. You done a good
Yeah,
job on
thank
it.
you, thank you.
He bought the. I think you may have a partner, but
I do, yeah.
He's coming in today, I think, sometime.
He is,
yeah.
he is. We're going to talk
we're
to his
gonna-
dad a little later. He's
and,
got a history lesson for you.
He knows all about it. He's 84 years old, I believe, something like
He
that.
is,
84.
yeah, Bob's 84, wonderful guy, and he's actually the guy that first sort of got us buying some property down here. We bought a little condominium, or showed a condominium to us down here, and we met him and his whole family. They're wonderful people. It was a blessing to meet them, and they're wonderful folks.
Well, you
you'll
started
see
out
why.
going renting them out. Now I think
Yeah.
people been wanting to buy them, so you started out
Yeah.
last week and done sold 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah,
I know.
kind of went crazy. Yeah, we built them, and we didn't build them. They were built in '72. They finished them in '72, and then we remodeled them, gutted them interior, exterior, new roof, landscaping. Obviously, we put a pool in, and had some fun with that. And yeah, we had an interesting conversation about how long should we keep these, and then we sort of did a test balloon on whether they would sell or not. We sold 2 in like 2 days, and so it's an opportunity.
When
If
can
you-
we
if
borrow
you're
some
looking-
money?
If you're looking for one, you can. I
When can we borrow
I
some
don't
money?
take Bitcoin, but I will take gold and cash.
There you go.
You
Now,
don't take
Bitcoin.
food
I said
stamps.
the whole time about Bitcoin was going to be and some people lost some money on that. Ooh,
Yeah.
lots of it, billions.
I think that's been a roller coaster ride.
That's way over my head, but you know.
Yeah, and now you guys are rooming together, right? Is that how
Yes,
is that how
right.
production's got y'all set up rooming
Yeah.
together?
That's
Yeah.
exactly right.
That's
We're
right.
right
So-
over there in room number.
I heard him
Do you-
snoring
are
all
you-
night like
I
a
was
plane
going to
train.
say, do y'all spoon? Do y'all back up to each
No,
other?
no,
Right.
we're in
Is there a
different
pillow?
rooms. Oh
Right.
yeah, you
Is there a
got
Right.
pillow?
you got
back
2
up.
rooms. Each one, all of them.
Oh, you're in separate rooms.
Yeah, we're separate
I
bedrooms.
thought y'all
If you-
had. Oh, I'm
and a
sorry, I
bathroom's
thought-
in between us, and
Oh,
then you got a
okay.
kitchen over there.
There's some space there.
My-
yeah, some
My
Oh,
wife is the
once-
only one that can spoon this.
Oh,
So
okay.
I promise you that.
she probably shovels that.
She's
over
right
there
over
shaking her
there.
head.
Right there she is. Right there.
Oh,
Right there. She's running.
Now
She's
back
running.
inside the condo.
But we,
Oh my goodness.
Well, I was just curious.
well, you
how
know,
y'all
you
were
got
sleeping
to
arrangements might have worked
clarify now.
out.
I don't know about some of the guys in the band.
No, I understand
We kind
that.
of teamed up. There, there are 2 rooms.
There's 2 or 7 people in one room, and y'all got your own.
Right. That's it. We got our own, but everybody else in one room.
Well, we want to provide nice accommodations for everybody. So
And
I just
they
wanna
have
You've done
been,
an
too.
excellent
They're
job.
beautiful.
you
They're
guys-
beautiful.
They'll pillows.
Maybe yourself, Wayne may buy one today.
I
If you
might.
take- If you take an
If you take
IOU.
food stamps, I'll buy them.
No,
Miss Pam.
We're so
I don't.
broke sometimes we can't pay attention, you know.
I understand. I
But
understand.
it's an honor to be. We're gonna be here all weekend. We're gonna be here today, and then we may come back about lunch and just do like a podcast, sit and talk, and tell
Absolutely.
lies and stories and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And play more
we're-
music, right? Because
Yeah.
the band is
Well-
just smoking. I
Oh,
love that.
ain't they?
Ain't they?
I want to hear that Adam's Rib song again when y'all warmed up with that one.
I
That's a
want my
good song.
rib back.
I want
Got
my
to
rib
have it.
back.
Yeah, what was he thinking?
That's the worst mistake he ever made, wasn't it?
I know.
But we'll get into some questions. I got to know. You said I heard rumors that maybe Elvis.
Yeah, there's some rumors that are associated with this place that are really kind of interesting. There was the one about Nixon and his guys. They came down here when they were planning out Watergate. That's a big rumor that
Yeah.
they stayed over on the
Well,
left.
the man coming on may know all those things.
He may. Bob Malone probably knows all
They
that.
told me that he had a lot to do with helping start all this out here and get it all going.
He
and
did.
I wondered if he moved the sand and the water in and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I got to ask him all that.
Yeah, ask him how he did all that stuff. How did
I
they get all
wanna
that
know.
stuff here?
Oh, but Wayne, we appreciate it. We're going to get you back up. So you
Yeah,
got anything else you want to say about it? But if you'd like to buy one of these, they're beautiful down here, man. And
They are, or two if you want to
they've
buy
got two or three of them.
I
Might sell the whole thing. The price is right.
Price is right. That's right.
But they're beautiful and clean and everything worked.
Everything works. Everything works in y'all's room, right?
Everything's
good.
wonderful.
Air conditioning is good. And,
Perfect. No, man, we're excited to have you guys here. We're gonna have a whole lot of fun.
that's what
And,
we're here for today.
We're gonna have a good time. We appreciate you being
Looking
here.
forward.
Oh, by the way, the best part of the night,
Okay.
we'd been up all day. We drove down here, and everybody was staying up. And they worked. Y'all worked at 11, 12, 1, 2. I don't know, but about 10, I think it was. I decided I'm gonna go to bed. I got sound asleep. I heard boom, 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 boom,
Oh,
on them drums. There was this man right here out here playing the drums.
We're going to get him up
My
sometime
drums
this
are gonna
week.
play the
We're
drums
going
with
to get up
band
and
today.
play.
they're trying to teach me to play Wipeout,
One
Okay.
day you can do that.
which is
Yeah, it's gonna wipe out, all right. We heard you last night playing too. It's gonna wipe out good.
There's going to be some wiping going on.
I
But
think I play better with one drumstick. I think.
No, he and Greg was Greg was on the keyboard and Greg was wiping out over there too. And I thought, no, it don't aggravate us, but it probably aggravated all these people around us here. And there's one unit he saved this for us most of the week. We talk about the whole thing. Not well, you got lots of rooms left, but I said, man, there's people waking them up over all that beating and banging and carrying on. But
I wondered why this guy was walking by shooting me a bird. I don't know what's going on here. I ain't messing with nobody.
Man, he would start throwing rocks at
Yeah,
us.
see, yeah, throw us a few rocks.
But I got to tell you the first, and I know nobody admitted it, but I know who done it. When we got here, first thing, we pull up out here in the parking lot. I'm driving the truck. We get in. I said, I'm gonna run in here and see how we get around back. So I left the keys in the truck. They were all sitting there in the truck. So I run around back. When I come back, they're all out, and the keys are locked in the ignition in the truck. That's the first thing that hit us when we got
The
here.
keys didn't get out with us.
Nobody done that.
No.
Nobody left those keys
No.
in the room. Nobody missed nothing. But I know who it was.
There you go.
I knew who was gonna get the blame for it anyway.
You know who's going to get the blame.
And you were across the parking lot too, so it wasn't like you were in a
Right,
convenient
no,
spot. Because when I
no,
drove
no.
up, I could barely get
You
in
could
the
barely
parking
get- I was
lot.
crossway,
And
'cause
I
we-
thought, dang, he just got here and he's taking up the whole friggin' parking lot. What the heck is going on here?
That's what's true.
Then you
I said,
explained
well,
to me that
I
one
got
of your
away.
imaginary friends locked the door. And,
Yeah.
They got some good locksmiths around
He
here.
came right here. Yeah, he was real. When he found out how poor we was, he gave us a good price.
That's
But-
nice.
But he did come out. He was in there about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
What's the name of the company? I forgot.
It's like
He did-
A Locksmith or something. I think.
Aaron's, I believe. Aaron?
Aaron's?
Huh? Aaron's Locksmith. Right down here. He was
Shout
here.
out to
and-
Aaron's Locksmith.
I swear.
Rent to own?
He charged me about
Rent to
say-
own a locksmith?
Yeah.
$20 a second. No, more than that. No,
here,
but
I like
that's
my truck.
normal. That's normal. It's what you know, it's not how you do it. It's
That's
how-
right. No, man. You get paid
We
for
got some
skill.
cards coming in right
paid
there.
for
too.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Uh-oh.
uh-oh.
It's written in. Hey, she's got some Sharpie
Hey,
color
Benny
on it,
from
too.
Benny Leverton said, good morning, y'all.
Brother Ben.
Good,
And,
Benny.
Jenny Sparks said good morning. She came down here with us, though. I'm gonna, and this food, Wayne, we was gonna save the food for later. And,
I done jumped in
Wayne,
here on-
Wayne said, grab me. He done ate the whole plate.
I think I'm going to have one more
Hey,
here.
go ahead, Wayne, get you another. Sausage, balls, pigs in a blanket.
You need some mustard with that
I
pig in
do.
a blanket. Man.
I'll start this and
We
he'll call on
We
me.
said Wayne's a hog in a
Hog in a
quilt.
quilt. I know.
Boy, they love me, don't they?
Don't they do?
Todd Owens is watching up there in Oxford, Alabama. Guys, good
TKO.
morning. No audio still? Says there's no audio, Chris.
All that stuff we just talked about, there's no audio?
Maybe it came through. Oh, that was early. Okay, that got here. Okay, that came in before we got started. We were not having audio. Edmund Williamson said,
You okay?
Charlie Naga says,
Okay,
hello, y'all. Sandra Sweeney said, good morning. And she's, uh-oh.
He's got a Heimlich.
Somebody wrote
maneuver.
that
We
in
got a
yellow or
Heimlich
green.
over
What does
here.
that say?
What'd that
Yellow
say,
and
Wayne?
green.
Oh, God, hold on.
Yellow, green. I can't read that. It's gotta
Sherry
be red.
Beasley, beautiful Orange Beach. Good morning.
Thank you, thank you, Sherry.
Hey, Sherry.
They wrote yours in green or yellow, and it don't show up. Santa
Don't
Sweeney.
use green anymore.
Okay, Santa Sweeney said, "Look, I was going to have to make a trip down here to Gulf Shores to see her band in person." Well, come on, baby.
Come
We're
on
here.
down.
I don't know if you got any rooms available.
I do,
They
I
got
do.
a couple rooms.
Since
So
y'all are in one room together, there's a guest room available for whoever wants to
next to
come.
come. Okay.
Come on.
Come on down.
Yeah. I'm not sleeping the same. First of all, you couldn't sleep. Sounded like a freight train coming through the park.
Bad. Bad. son.
I know. I understand.
You know.
I guess we've
You
been
know the
playing some
feeling.
music, Wayne. We'll get you
better
back up
play
here
some
later.
music.
We get too far into
It's
this.
getting off the rails. No, I'm not
Oh,
gonna
this
sing
is better than the
right
music.
now.
Well, I tell you
Although
one
this is
thing.
great.
Yes. Ain't it?
We got
We
time
don't need
restraints.
no music.
We got time restraints down there, but here we got.
We got all
might
day.
be here all day long
That's right.
playing picking
That's
it
right.
in.
The sun's
So
coming
the
up
guys
right
say
here
that
on
we've
the
had
right.
enough.
I know. Their hands are gonna get cold as chilly as it is, so they need to probably.
Yeah,
play
it's
some-
colder now than it was when I first come out here. Ain't it?
It does feel
I
like
guarantee you, check your temperature. Anybody who's got it. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to feature Randall on a song right now. Randall, show them what you got over there this morning.
All right.
Randall's gone from guitar to bass. We brought Half in. We got Greg.
Man,
And George is
man.
coming later today. So we got the whole band down here. We do mostly country, but tonight we're going to do a lot of rock and roll and stuff this afternoon.
Maybe we'll do some Jimmy Buffett since
Yeah,
we're
Jimmy
across the street
Buffett.
from
Yeah, we can do
Lulu's.
some of that. Yeah. Lulu's right up the road, Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, that's right.
And Gilligan lives right over there on
That's
the
right.
island.
That's
Yeah,
right.
right.
Gilligan's Island.
Right back over there.
Right back over there.
And we got Lulu's
Right next
down
to
there.
Skipper.
We got an Anderson
next to
girl working
Skipper.
down there at Lulu's too. Yeah, got an Anderson girl bartender down there at Lulu's.
Mary Ann's around here somewhere.
There we are.
One of these rooms.
Daddy got a radio. He won it 30 years ago. Said, son, of the snow, gonna hear you singing on it someday. Mama used to sing to me. She taught me that sweet harmony. Now she's worried 'cause she never thought I'd ever really take it this far. Just singing in the bars and chasing that neon rainbow. I'm living that honky-tonk dream. 'Cause all I've ever wanted is to pick this guitar and sing. Just trying to be somebody. I just wanna be heard and sing. Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Atlas in a coffee cup, 5 pickers in an old Dodge truck. I was headed down to Gulfstream for a show on Thursday morning. That's it. This overhead is killing me. Half the time I sing for free. When the crowd's into it, it makes the thing I'm doing seem right. Just standing in the spotlight, chasing that neon rainbow. I'm living that honky-tonk dream. 'Cause all I've ever wanted is to pick this guitar and sing. Just trying to be somebody. I just wanna be heard and seen. Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Daddy won a radio. He won it 30 years ago. He said, son, I just know I'm gonna hear you singing on it someday. I made it up to Music Row. Lord, it on the wheels turn slow. Still, I wouldn't trade a minute. I wouldn't have it any other way. Show me through the stage. I'm chasing that neon rainbow. I'm living that honky-tonk dream. 'Cause all I've ever wanted is to pick this I just wanna be heard and sing, chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream, chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream.
Randall Warren. Randall, we're going to do something we don't normally do here for the show. We try, when we're in Anderson up there and Talladega and all that, we try to keep the show going. We do about 25, 30 songs in an hour and knock it out and talk. But I'm going to let you tell them a little bit about yourself, Randall. How old were you when you started?
When I started
Music. Now started music.
About I was probably 12. I played in the 4-H string band in school. That's how I got started playing bass when I started. So, and we went around and played in North Alabama. String band, 4 of us. I was probably 12, 13 at the time. And from there, my mom got me an acoustic guitar. And I started learning chords on it. And then it just went from there. And I started playing in bars when I was like 16 years old.
I think you came to work with Kenny them at my place in Anderson.
Yeah,
Fords,
just
about
turned
19. Boy, he come in there young, tearing them up, and still tearing them up.
Long time ago.
Long time ago, what 3 or 4 years?
36 years ago.
Woo. Bless you. I didn't know you older than me.
Wilmer. Yeah, I feel like it.
All right, Randall does a good job. He plays acoustic, plays lead guitar, plays bass. Hal doesn't play on the show with us much because he got families and kids and doodles and got some new puppies coming today any day. And his wife's at home taking care of them. I think she may sneak down here today or tomorrow, check on, make sure you're doing right. But she'll be all right. And let's see, Todd Owens called in and said from TKO, said sounding good now. So we got it going up there. He's calling in from Oxford. Chad Ford said good morning. Chad, you got to come be on the show. Mona Hardy said good morning from Fort Payne, Alabama. So people calling in, checking in. And we got some guys we're going to bring up here after this next song. We're going to get Wayne to sing a song right now. Wayne wants another plate of that sausage and stuff when y'all get through there.
Please.
He's had 2. He wants one more.
Please, bring it on.
Montel's laughing at you.
The way I got started was my daddy was an alcoholic.
Uh-oh. Yeah, sports happen.
They called him a drunk. And at 10 years old, I would go to the clubs and pay off his tab. So at least he would keep the money at home for my mama.
True story.
For my mama and my sisters.
So they didn't have to.
And I want to send this out to my mama up there.
Right.
And to my sisters in Talladega. A little thing called Corina, where you been so long. Hey,
That's it.
I love Corina, tell the world I do. I love Corina, tell the world I do. A little more loving, let your heart beat true. Corina, where you been so long? Corina, where you been so long? I ain't had no loving since you've been gone, that's way too long. Corina, where'd you stay last night? Corina, where'd you stay last night? Came home this morning, sun was shining bright, oh so bright, great. I love Corina, tell the world I do. I love Corina, tell the world I do. A little more love, let your heart beat true. Goodbye, Corina, that's a fare thee well. Goodbye, Corina, it's a fare thee well. When I get back, here we go, boys. Lord, you never can tell. All right, y'all.
here in Gulf Shores, Alabama. And we've got protection on the land here taking care of us.
Protecting all of us.
And I guess we can turn the mains down a little bit. Anyway, we are down here and having a good time. What is it? 5 after 6. We got some guys coming up right now. Some gentlemen from actually from Texas, Justin and his buddy. And I'm going to get Justin introduce both of them when they get up here. And
come on in.
Just come on up there, weed your way in there. And you got your buddy there. They didn't forgot to send me the information, so you can give me his name. Tell me where. Plug in. Tell us all about yourself and where you're from and what are you doing down this way. We'll get your mic on here a minute. Is it on? No, it ain't on yet. He's getting y'all 2 mics. He can use Randall's, and let's use Randall's right now. We just kind of improv here.
Where did Greg go?
Go ahead.
Hey, what's up?
Man, where are you guys from? You're from Texas, I think.
Yeah, originally I was born and raised in Dallas, Texas, and jumping around and stuff. We've been down here for about 2.5 years.
You like it down here?
Absolutely love it. It's been life-changing for us. For me,
I used to live on the beach in Panama City. I had a couple clubs down there over the years.
Yeah, it's a good place to be for sure.
Nice. This is beautiful here, right? And y'all you've been playing for how long?
I've been playing out in clubs and stuff since graduated high school. Moved off to Nashville right out of high school for 2.5 years, and just trying to make it happen. Pay a few bills.
If you don't shoot at the moon, remember this in life: you don't ever shoot at the moon, you won't hit it.
Yes, sir.
All right, who's your partner over there?
This is Declan Duran. He's actually from Nashville. So
okay. He got the heck out of there, didn't he?
Yeah. It's kind of funny how a little funny situation how we met. A few weeks ago, me and a buddy, we were playing down here in Gulf Shores at the place called the Cove that's right up the road, and we were about to take our second break, and he comes up and introduces himself, says he's a picker from Nashville. And I was like, hey, you want to get up there and set in, And so he got up there and sang and did real well, And he's like, well, my strong suit's really not singing. It's picking the guitar. So he set in with me, and I was like, man, you want a full-time job? I was like, I'll hire you right now on the spot. And so he kind of just up and left Nashville, and he's down here, and we're doing our thing every night. So.
Well, that's good.
Yes, sir.
We're about. I think he's trying to plug him up, get him hooked up.
You good?
Are you good?
Waiting on cable.
Got one more cable to hook up, and we're just looking forward to hearing y'all sing. I heard y'all play around in this area a lot. Name some of the places. I'll let you name them.
Yeah, we last night we played over at Mudbuds Pub here in Gulf Shores. A couple nights ago, 2 nights ago, we played at Lulu's. You guys have mentioned Lulu's. Monday night, I got a residency in Fort Walton Beach at a place called AJ's.
Okay.
So we play there every Monday. And tonight we're playing at Scuttlebutt Pub up in Foley, just right up 59.
As long as you're staying busy, man.
Yeah. I'm averaging about 34 shows a month right now.
That's good. You're doing some daytime stuff then.
Yeah. We got during between spring break and Labor Day and stuff. We stay pretty busy.
Well, that's good.
Pretty fortunate.
That means you're doing a good job. If you don't play much, you're just not doing a good job. That's basically what it amounts to.
Or you got too much money. I don't know.
Right. Well, don't want to play. Right. Well, we got that problem around here. There's some of my guys. They got too much money. They don't want to play.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
All right, now we're about to get ready. We ain't going to jail yet, are we? Hey, you need to bring him on. I'll let him sing. See if he can sing. Okay, we're good. We turned it off out front, I guess. Okay, we did. All right, guys. We got a wake-up call. Was it the bell? After 7. I tried to tell you.
Hey, I felt that bell in my soul, man. It was good stuff. If anything, keep that.
We got to keep the bell, man. People say that wakes them up every morning. They just sitting there laying around, and that bell goes off. That's not a cowbell. That's a horse bell.
There you go.
It's got a horse with it.
They got a horse
See
right there, yeah.
It's got a horse. It ain't a cowbell. All right, guys, sing a song.
first thing that I thought of when I couldn't drink you off my mind. When I get lost in the liquor, you're the only one I'll find. If I did the things I oughta, you would still not be mine. So I'll keep a tight grip on the bottle, get loose and killing time. This killing time is killing me. Drinking myself blind, thinking I won't say that if I cross that line and they bury me, I just might find I'll be killing time for eternity. Oh, yeah. I don't know nothing about tomorrow. I've been lost in yesterday. I spent all my life just dying for a love that passed away. If there's an end to all my sorrows, this is the only price I'll pay. I'll be a happy man when I go. I can't wait another day for this killing time is killing me. Drinking myself blind, thinking I won't say that if I cross that line and they bury me, I just might find I'll be killing time for eternity. I just might find I'll be killing time for eternity.
Great job, Justin and Declan. Declan, right?
Yes, sir, yeah.
All right. We got a little roar there. All right. Justin, do us another song.
All right, let's do some Johnny Cash. I hear that train a-coming, rolling around that bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, but I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on, as I hear that train a-coming down on from San Antone. Well, when I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Gulf Shores just to watch that man die. As I hear that train a-comin', I hang my head and cry. Oh, what you got, Declan? Bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. I know I had it coming, no, I can't be free.
if they free me from this prison, well, that's what tortures me. Oh, come on. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, better move it on a little farther down that line, far from Folsom Prison, where I'd want to stay. Then I live that lonesome way, so below my blues away. I'll take it home.
I tell you, we normally just do 2 songs. We'll let you go ahead and do 3. Then we'll bring you back up later in the show if you'll hang around a little while. I know you've been up all night working and making that money.
Right. Yeah,
this is a free gig here, but look at the publicity. They calling in from all over Alabama.
No, this is cool, man. Yeah.
You've never done this time of morning, have you?
No, yeah, I was thinking, we need to talk about the hours of this, but
Yeah, well,
no, it's cool. It's it's a real humbling experience. Thank you guys for having us on here. Not everybody gets this opportunity, so we're making it. We're
that's what you're
taking
supposed
it
to
in
do.
and stuff. So
the thing about it, most musicians, it's a law that you can't get paid after 4 o'clock in the morning, so till the next night. So you can't get paid during the daytime. It's just after 4 o'clock.
yes, sir.
It's free.
There you go.
I made that law up just now.
Cool. Let's do Stand By Me, Kia G. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see, no, I won't be afraid, no, I won't be afraid, just as long as you stand by me. Stand by me, won't you stand by me? When you're in need, won't you stand by me? Oh, take it here. What you got back there? In the sky we look upon should tumble and fall, in the mountains should crumble to the sea.
I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Stand by me. Won't you stand by me? When you're in need, won't you stand by me? Now let's do one more round. Let's hear some of them keys again. Oh, darling, darling, stand by me. Won't you stand by me when you're in need? Won't you stand by me when you're in need? Won't you stand by me?
All right, Justin, great job, man. And we'll get you back up here just a little bit.
Sounds good. Thank you so
If
much.
you hang around, I know you're tired. But it's a tough life. He's unplugging now, Chris. There we go. Two of them. We got a special guest coming up here. I'm gonna bring him on. If y'all just walking right on around here, I was gonna wait a minute, but we ain't gonna make this. This is a legend. Man, I ain't never been around anybody this important, and I'm serious. I was in the war, my Vietnam War, and I know about man. This man is. I don't even know what I ought to say about him. Bob Malone, come on in here, sir. Pleasure meeting you. They tell me you own this island right here or started it. I'm see with. Oh man, he's this guy. He is Bob Malone. He's 87 years old, from California. Was commander in the Navy, right?
Wow.
Captain of the USS Badger.
Wow. That's correct.
That's important.
Wow.
And man, a destroyer escort's what he was.
Right.
So that was an important job. And moved to Gulf Shores in 1978. I was born back then, I think. No, not that late. But man, you're a legend. I was in Vietnam War way after you. I didn't do
There were
that.
so many people here in Gulf Shores way before my dad retired and came here, and they deserve the credit for what really went on here. Different families who were local, and people from Foley came down and helped Gulf Shores develop into a nice community, and we were just lucky that we could come when the community was already growing and a wonderful place to live and bring our 4 boys.
Well, you had to be a big part of it, though, because you sound like an exciting, upstanding gentleman, and
Well,
we're honored.
My
We're really
wife helped.
She keeps you in line, right? Most of our wives do that.
Pardon?
Most of our wives keep us in line.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But you just kind of retired, sitting back and watching, or you're not fully retired. Cause
Well, my dad was in the Navy. He was from Atmore, up the road. And when he retired for 31 years in the Navy, he came and wanted to come back to Alabama, and figured out he wanted to go into construction. So he started a construction company in 1958 or 9, like that, and then built an office in 1960, where we are now. We're in the same office he built. Well, it burned down once, and then we, in a storm, we didn't set it.
Most fires start with an insurance policy rubbing the mortgage note.
Once in a storm, and we rebuilt the office, and my wife and I joined him in the. He then moved into real estate as well as construction, and my wife came and we both joined him in the real estate business, and now our son Frank is third generation in the same building that was rebuilt, same building, and third generation. We've been sitting there all that time. They're building around us, however.
I know they're honored to have you down here. I know that.
Well,
And I know there's some interesting things that we don't know, and probably none of y'all know, that you could tell us about what's happened down here. Some stuff that might have happened, and it's called a rumor. So you may not want to tell them all, though.
well, when we came, which was '78, and joined the real estate company. In '79, there was an interesting event on September 12th, 1979, and that was something called Hurricane Frederick. Wow. And Hurricane Frederick came through and did a lot of damage. It was a big hurricane, and a lot of the homes were gone. And all of a sudden, after the storm, people came in and said, "Well, let's build condos." And people just said, "What's a condo?" We know now.
People in Alabama didn't know what a condo was back in those days.
So that changed the town, and the town started to grow, and in different ways from before, and it had to come up with new infrastructure to build more sewer and extend water lines and so forth to meet the new demand. And from that point on, the city just kept growing and growing, and you keep thinking, well, where's it going to go next? And we're just surprised at all the things that are happening. And so
They say there's a lot of good people that live down here.
a lot of good people moved down here. Some in particular. Some can go home.
You ain't gonna brag about yourself. Some could leave tomorrow, couldn't they? Like we only gonna be here a couple of days. We're gone.
Y'all are good. Y'all are good. So,
We enjoy this. We enjoy doing this, and we hope you're enjoying it. Yeah. What else you want to tell us about this area here? Tell us something good.
well, it's all good. I will tell you this, that for a small town, and you may have seen the T-shirts around that say "Small Town, Big Beach." Right. Well, that's really what it is, but it's becoming a big town. When we arrived, there were about 3,000 people living here, and there, I don't know, it's over 13,000 and counting now, just in Gulf Shores. But all of Baldwin County is growing. We just saw so much growth, and the interesting thing was that we've got good governance in the city. We've been very fortunate to have very good city councils, and with an eye on the future and vision. And so this small town has an international airport, Gulf Shores International Airport. It's got, I don't know, 5 or 6 banks. It has a school system. There was no school. There weren't even grocery stores in the town. We had to drive to Foley to go to the grocery store. But now there are a number of grocery stores. All kinds of, everything you need is right here. And we also have a community college in town. So how many small towns of 13,000 or more now, I guess, have a college, an airport, 5 or 6 banks, lots of business? And, we used to be a summer resort. We're all year round resort now. Wintertime, we're packed. So there's always traffic.
Well, that's good. I love the place that Wayne's down here, the iconic Island Villas. This is a neat little place here.
He did a great job. It was an older place that you would wonder, why did somebody want to come in and buy this? Well, he had vision, and
that's what it takes.
Turned it into this really iconic place to stay, and the town's really been grateful for it too.
Well, I know you have. I'm going to tell you one thing about small towns before I let you go. And you want to talk, so you can talk all you want to. You can tell us all kinds of stuff.
I don't know.
We enjoy listening to
a
war hero.
Much more to stay.
What war were you in?
Pardon?
What war were you in when
Vietnam.
Vietnam? Well, I was in Vietnam. I was there. I was at Da Nang for a while.
I should have known. You have gray hair.
Right. I got some, but You know, I got to tell you this little quick story, and then I'll let you go. You know what? What this town did grow. It was. You said it was 3,000. Now it's 8,000. You know why small towns don't grow? Do you know that? Most small towns stay the same. They never grow. You know why? Somebody gets pregnant and somebody leaves town. so
Your dad, what kind of work did he do other than the military? Did he enjoy being here and living here?
Yes.
What made him
Well, he was from Atmore, which is about 75 miles up the road, and he wanted to come back to Alabama, his roots. So he went in the Navy at 16, and he retired here on 31 years. So you can add that together. And he just decided he wanted to do construction. So the way he learned about construction is they bought a lot, and he decided to become the contractor and build his own home. He did. And he learned from that and continued on and did a number of beach homes along the beach, built the first bank in Gulf Shores, and became well known as a builder locally.
I understand he was in Pearl Harbor.
He was in.
He survived.
He was on a ship in the harbor in Pearl Harbor when the war started, and he is credited, although he never told me, but one of my nephews did some research and found that he was credited with shooting a Japanese plane down when it came through. And that's in the ship's operational record, but he never told me that.
Well, those guys back in World War, even like Vietnam, people don't tell all the stories. They just kind of keep it to themselves.
He didn't want to tell all that stories. He didn't talk about it much.
That's good.
So,
man,
anyway.
it sure is an honor to have you here today.
Well, let me tell you, it's just an honor to have been asked, and I'm so glad when people do something that they can advertise this wonderful, wonderful town.
One more question.
City.
Your wife, is she still living?
Yes, my wife is living. She's in a assisted living care center for.
How long have y'all?
She's been in that.
Been married.
A year and a half.
Y'all been married how long?
Oh, 62 years.
Wow, goodness gracious.
Well,
The same woman. Y'all never had a fuss or a crossword or nothing. Okay. How many kids are we dealing with?
We have 4 sons.
Great.
And our oldest one passed away with cancer about 10 years ago. But
Sorry to hear that.
We've got.
They live here?
One lives here, runs our business. One lives in Birmingham, and one is a retired as a Navy flyer, went through training in Pensacola, and is now going back, and he's a commercial pilot working with one of the subsidiaries for American Airlines.
Great, man.
What an honor from an old country boy like me, and thank you for your service and all your support that you give to these people here. You're a giver.
Well,
You really are.
I
The honor is ours.
Thank you.
That's the truth.
I don't deserve any of that.
Yes, you do.
My son would object.
My wife would object, but
Thanks for letting
good
me
to
come.
have you here. I tell
Thank you.
what.
Anytime. Well, we hope you enjoyed it, and you can come back. We're going to be here all week. If you want to talk some more, they're going to say, why didn't you say this? Why didn't you say that? Well, you can come back and talk to us again.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Do you do any buck dancing? Now, we're going to be buck dancing here after a while. You ain't never done no buck dancing. Have you kicked up any dirt up in the
You got to do it.
My wife and I did a lot of dancing.
But never no buck dancing?
Watch
Well,
your step on this.
we'll do a waltz
Bless you.
for you or whatever. What a pleasure. Great people, D.
Man,
Don't get no finer than that right
Bob
there.
Malone,
Don't get no finer than that right there, y'all.
87 years old.
Yes, yes.
And still, 87 years young. I'm not too far behind you down there, Mr. Bob. I'm 70-something, 60-something, 50-something. I don't know.
39 and holy.
I ain't never told a lie in my life either.
No,
No.
I tell the truth.
All right,
all
have
day.
sing us another song. Willie can't sing today. He's lost his
He's moot.
he's lost his words.
Lost his words.
Oh, they didn't.
All right, we're gonna do one for our gracious host. He requested this one. I'm not sure what that says about him.
You go, Wayne.
Here you go, Wayne.
Well, the Bible tells a story about Adam's rib and how the Lord made a woman for companionship. The first thing she did was take a bite of that forbidden fruit. Well, I guess we'll be paying till the end of time. At least that's how it is with that woman of mine. Whoa, Lord, I think I want my rib back. Well, now this is wrong, and baby, that ain't right. I'm working trying to please that woman day and night. She never satisfied, although I try to do the best that I can. This is about to change her, honey, I'm gonna leave. I won't let evolution make a monkey out of me. Whoa, Lord, I think I want my rib back. Well, I've had a hole in my wallet and a pain in my side ever since I made that girl my blushing bride. Her daddy calls her angel and her mama calls us 3 times a night. Well, her uncle's on my sofa, her sister's got my card, her brothers drink my liquor like my house was a bar. Whoa, Lord, I think I want my rib back. Well, now this is wrong, and baby, that ain't right. I'm working trying to please that woman day and night. She never satisfied, although I try to do the best that I can. But this is about to change her, honey, I'm gonna leave. I won't let evolution make a monkey out of me. Whoa, Lord, I think I want my rib back. Whoa, Lord, I think I want my rib back.
Hap Hall. In case some of you folks out there on TV didn't know, we're down here in, on not on the beach, but right by side the beach.
Gulf Shore.
Gulf Shores iconic island villa. And Bob, I forgot to ask you one question. Can you sing? Well, I was going to get you, but would you like to try it? No. Okay. Wayne plays drums. We're going to get him up to play some drums after a while. Yeah, woke me up last night beating on the drums. I thought, who's that drunk out there beating on the drums? Everybody's supposed to be asleep, but it wasn't him. Wasn't no drunk. Just Wayne having a good time, him and Greg. And they were just playing and having a good time. And we enjoy. This is different, a little bit different, ain't it, guys? A little bit cold, but it ain't as cold. Randall told us it's going to be 40 degrees down here. Man, I told him we're going to move it into one of these little old rooms and huddle up in there. And got down here and I had to turn the air conditioner on last night.
Now, the fact that either one of you guys were using Randall as a weatherman disturbs me a little bit.
Yes. I don't even believe myself.
We should have brought the weather rock. We need one down here.
We got a weather rock we use, and the weather rock is never wrong. It's up at our studio in Talladega. It's outside, and it's got the antenna that gets the heavenly views and grounded to the earth, getting it out of the earth. It's never been wrong yet. Now, it could be wrong one day. David Warren called in. That's when Randall's brother said good morning. Don Farmer, what a great show this morning.
Don
loves all the talk and
rock,
carrying on. Darlene Wright said good morning. Y'all, now that's the people up there that knows the telephone number, and we don't have our phones down here. You can hit us up on Facebook. We might get that, or YouTube. But we're going to get Randall to sing us another song here, Randall, this morning.
All right, I'll do I'm going to do Chris Stapleton.
You going to play for us?
Do a little soul music right here. You should probably leave.
You brought a guitar and you going to sing? You gonna play? You brought a guitar.
She's gonna play.
Okay.
She's gonna play. She's gonna play. Yeah, I know it ain't all that late. You should probably leave. I recognize that look in your eyes. You should probably leave. 'Cause I know you and you know me. We both know where this is gonna lead. You want me to say that I want you to stay, so you should probably leave. Yeah, you should probably leave. It's now time for you to finish your wine. You should probably leave. And it's hard to resist, alright, just one kiss, then you should probably leave. 'Cause I know you and you know me. We both know where this is gonna lead. You want me to say that I want you to stay, so you should probably leave. Yeah, you should probably leave. Like the devil on my soul, you whispering in my ear. And it's getting kinda hard for me to do the right thing here. I wanna do the right thing, baby. Sun on your skin, 6 a.m. I've been watching you sleep. Honey, I'm so afraid you're gonna wake up and say that you should probably leave. 'Cause I know you and you know me. We don't know where this is gonna lead. You want me to stay, but you'll probably say that you should probably leave. Yeah, you should probably leave. Yeah, you should probably leave.
Randall Warren. Randall. All right, Wayne, do us one this morning. Here, another one.
All right, we'll do a little thing called They Call Me the Fireman, Darling, that be my name. Here we go. Yeah, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Everybody like to have what I got, and I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, honey, that's my name. Last night they had a bad one a mile or two down the road. But he walked out and left his woman burning out of control. I was down there about an hour or so, little mouth to mouth, she was ready to go. I'm the fireman, now honey, that's my name. Well, they call me the fireman, now honey, that's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Everybody like to have what I got, and I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, now honey, that's my name. Here they come. Mr. Greg Stroud on that keyboard. Here's Hal Paul. I got a fire engine red T-Bird automobile. Minute or less, I can be dress fit to kill. Working 24 on, 24 off. When they get too hot, give me a call, I'm the fireman. Now, sugar, that's my name. Well, they call me the fireman. Now, honey, that's my name. Making my rounds all over town, I'm putting out old flames. Everybody like to have what I got, and I could cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. Now, honey, that's my name. Really call me the fireman. Now, honey, that's my name.
Wayne Hand.
Yes, sir. There you
All right,
go.
we're going to get Justin and his buddy up here to do a couple more songs for, at 7 o'clock. We're going to leave the TV 24. We'll be on a few more minutes longer. You can check us out on our Facebook and YouTube. We're live streaming live on it. If it goes off, go to the Facebook, YouTube, the D Ford Show, straight to us. And that way, we may be here for 3 or 4 more hours. It's getting so good. There's been so much going on. I ain't even sang a song this morning. I'll save mine for when it's warm. I'm sitting here with my nose running, my hands are cold.
When it's warm, you're going to sing us one. I know they're going to want some good old gospel music, too.
Hey, Wayne, can we...
We're here.
Excuse me for interrupting y'all. Can we invite the neighbors to come over and listen tomorrow if they hear us? And if they want to, they're welcome to come over, bring you a lounge chair and hang out. And, Wayne, we talking about... I made us go buy a bunch of hot dogs and stuff about Saturday, and we just cook and let them all come over and eat with us. I'll pay for the hot dogs and hamburgers, and Wayne will cook them.
We put out about 2,000 hot dogs during your campaign one time.
I got to tell you that story.
We
were next to we were at a park. I ran for mayor up there in Anniston, and came real close. I'd only been there 2 years. I think I spent $1,400 running for mayor, and just didn't knock on any doors. I did some speeches. I'll tell you a quick one. I was making a speech. No, I better not tell that.
No.
But I was making a speech anyway. So we were at this park, and the band was playing. It was a big crowd. The Projects was next door. And I announced that we had free hot dogs. I said, we got free hot dogs. They turned it real loud.
All the doors opened in the community.
They come out more, and I had to send out more cases of hot dogs.
This might be the same.
We fed the whole
here.
city that day.
All these neighbors here, well, it could be the same thing.
Free hot dogs and hamburgers Saturday, so come on.
We're
we got
here
a big
to
grill
have
out
fun.
here. Wayne's got a big grill. He says he can grill. He's a grill master.
I'm telling you.
That's what your loving daughter told us, you were the grill master.
I asked him when we were up at Muscle Shoals, he said, I don't do no grilling. You're the one that's going to do the grilling.
Well, that's hot dogs. That's all we need, hot dogs. And
you got them.
Yeah.
All right.
We drop them in a deep fryer at my bar. We don't fry. We don't grill them. No, we just drop them in a deep fryer. You ever ate one deep fried? Try it sometime.
Oh man.
Puts a little crust on the outside, boy. You talking about? You sit up here on top of your head, your tongue beats your brains out trying to get to it. Man, all right, we got Justin and his buddy over here. Justin, you ready to sing us another song? Y'all been sitting over listening to this mess.
Yeah, this is a new release that I had about 3.5, 4 weeks ago or so. I've always wanted to write a truck driving song, so I think we did that with this one called Breaker Breaker 19. I'm just a truck driving daddy, 18 wheels are on the ground. Gotta keep them all spinning town after town. Keep the diesel engine revving to the red line. The bears let me fly by if it stays between the lines. I'm dodging scales, I'm overweight. Can't afford the fight, I'm just a truck driving daddy, breaker, breaker 19. Breaker, breaker, 19, is there anyone there? I'm talking to you, baby, tell me when, tell me where. Got a full load, gotta get it there on time. I'm just a truck driving daddy, breaker, breaker, 19. I'm just a truck driving daddy, breaker, breaker, 19. I'm just a truck driving daddy, slamming gears, changing lanes. If you hear this horn blowing, you better get out the way. Pedals to the metal, cause I'm running behind. I'm headed out east, past the Mason-Dixon line. The rumble of the Jakey puts a chill down my spine. I'm just a truck driving daddy, breaker, breaker, 19. A breaker, breaker, 19, is there anyone there? I'm talking to you, baby, tell me when, tell me where. Got a full load, gotta get it there on time. I'm just a truck driving daddy, breaker, breaker, 19. I'm just a truck driving daddy, breaker, breaker, 19. Here we go. Well, I've been here, I've been there, I've been everywhere. I've been traveling all across this land. I use my engine to cook as I'm fudging those logbooks, making sure we don't get messed over by the man. Now, most of your luxuries in life wouldn't be possible without us drivers getting it to you on time. Now, if there's ever any doubt who you're talking to, this is your truck driving daddy, breaker, 19. A breaker, breaker, 19, is there anyone there? I'm talking to you, baby, tell me when, tell me where. Got a full load, gotta get it there on time. I'm just a truck driving daddy, breaker, breaker, 19. I'm just a truck driving daddy, breaker, breaker, 19. Your truck driving daddy, breaker, breaker, 19. I'm just a truck driving daddy, breaker, breaker, 19.
All right, Justin, good job.
All right.
Good song. You got time for one more? If you're going to throw it out
sure
right
thing,
there,
yeah.
Try to catch you. I got about 3 or 4 minutes on there. So
What we got?
Lost Stovall's and Red and Lost. Let's say Red and Lost. Good morning, sounding good as always. Jenny Sparks, good job, Justin. Good job, Justin. So keep singing and picking and trying. It's cold weather. This cold weather. We're gonna go back on though and test out our Facebook, YouTube. We're gonna keep going. This cold weather make them strings go out of whack there, don't it? Okay. Cold weather do it every time.
It does, yeah, and hadn't changed these in a while either, so. I think it's been about 4 days.
Okay.
It don't take long for strings to get worn out down here.
No. That's all there. Get to them on.
So, all right, yeah, this song right here is it's a song I wrote called Without You. Another night with this guitar, another city, another smoky bar. Sad songs are ringing truth. Another night without you. Lights come on as the music fades. Last call, it's time to go away. This lonely road got me feeling blue. There's nothing I can do. Another night without you. I'm just a drifter, I got a gypsy soul, longing for the love we once had. My restless mind and my tainted ways whisper in my ear, well, that's too bad. Broken home that's torn apart. I'm all alone with this broken heart. Oh, you know this much is true. I just can't go on another night without you.
I'm just a drifter, I got a gypsy soul, longing for the love we once had. My restless mind and my tainted ways whisper in my ear, well, that's too bad. Growing up comes a growing old. Same old story we've already been told. Any page out of our book you wanna choose, I've done lost all that I can lose. Another night without you. Any page out of our book you wanna choose, I've done lost all that I can lose. Another night without you. I'll take it home.
All right, good job, man. We hope you enjoyed our TV show today on TV 24, streaming live on WAC TV. And also, we're going to go back up and do just a few more right here. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. We went
Thank you guys so much.
y'all
Appreciate
were on,
y'all.
man. Great job, man. If you want to come back on, we'll be here for, tomorrow and Saturday. Anyway, we're going to test out our YouTube and Facebook and all that stuff. We're going to come on again today about 12. We're just sitting around talking and carrying this, trying to get attention. And again tonight about 6 o'clock. So hang on. Get everybody back. Willie done went to bed. He's a love master.
Elizabeth, where'd Willie? She said she didn't know.
Who's our Willie Wrangler today?
Oh, Willie.
Wayne could have said in.
He's probably in there. Wayne, no, Wayne, you want to play drums? Go get up.
Play Wipeout again.
Bob, you want to play some drums?
No.
We need to get Wayne to wipe it out all over again this morning.
Yeah,
If
wipe
he
it
can-
out.
Come on, Wayne, come wipe it out for us right quick.
Oh, no.
All right. I hope we all went to our YouTube and Facebook. Let us know. We're starting a new YouTube, the D Ford YouTube page, and go to it, the D Ford Show. And no, we're off TV now. We can cuss and all that. No, I'm just kidding.
Facebook now. Now we're Facebook Live.
This guy either loves us or he hates us.
Which
Coming
one?
up.
Uh-oh.
Pulling over. But he wove at us a while ago.
He needs
so
to come on
maybe
in.
it's good. Maybe it's all
Where's
good.
he at?
He's walking up.
Come on. Hey.
Oh, man. Well, he loves us then.
Come on, son. Frank, you can sing one.
No.
Lead him up here. Put him somewhere. What we're trying to do here, we're testing a new YouTube and Facebook, so come on up, son. We're not live on the TV up there in North Alabama. Chris, are we on YouTube and Facebook? We are on YouTube and Facebook. Though.
Right.
Reality is a devastating kick in the...
Changed his mind, didn't he? Yeah, who does Jimmy Buffett? Hap does. We'll do some Jimmy Buffett for you right now. We're just having fun right now. We're off the air on TV, so we might cuss and scream,
We're fine.
get naked.
We're
No,
fine.
we're not going to do all that. I'm just kidding.
I've already eaten
He ate 3 plates
three
already.
of them right there.
I got me some. You see what's left.
That's it. And I got 2 cough drop wrappers.
Living on sponge cake, watching the sun bathe. All those turveys covered with oil. Strumming my sing string on my front porch. Smell those shrimp there stayed awake in Margaritaville, searching for my lost sugar salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it could be my fault. Don't know the reason, stayed here all season. Nothing feels sure but this brand new tattoo. But it's a real beauty, a Mexican cutie. How she got here, I haven't a clue. Wasted awake in Margaritaville, searching for my lost sugar salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know, well, it might be my fault. Flip-flop, stepped on the pop top, cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. But there's booze in the blender, and soon it will render. That frozen concoction, it helps me hang on. Wasted awake in Margaritaville, searching for my lost sugar salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's all these fault. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's Dayfor's fault.
We see Montez standing over there. Wayne's wife, she drift out every now and then. I think tomorrow we're gonna get her and Bob. She can be Dolly and Wayne can be Porter.
Oh, we can do that now.
Come on, Dolly.
How's the water,
I'm in a
Mama?
mess now, boys. I'm in a mess now.
Wayne's been wanting to sing with her all of his life, and then tomorrow we're gonna pull it off.
All right, well,
Yeah.
I know I'll be here, but
And me and Wayne's
I
gonna
don't know
go out.
about her.
Me and Wayne's gonna go out by the pool and sing
Oh.
and leave y'all here, and I'm gonna shove him in.
Yeah, I need to be.
Sink or swim.
I'll be limping across there. What a great place and a great
Have y'all
party
showed the
we
food
got
today
going.
by the cameras? By any chance?
Man, go around. Can you?
Y'all
Well,
turn-
he's going. No, I
It'll
can't.
turn around there.
Not yet. Okay. All right.
Can you turn? Can you put a camera on the gentleman standing there, Bob? And
Okay. There you go. There you go.
get a shot of the pool and all that right there behind him. Man, a beautiful pool.
You know, and it wasn't here when he bought it.
No, he put the pool in.
Wayne done all this, dug it with a shovel, Shovel, pick and
I
shovel.
put one in my backyard one time. We took dug a hole in the ground, put a black tarp in there, and put water in it.
Did you really?
Swam, yeah.
Okay.
That was good.
All right.
And
D.
this fool-
Ford said he'd never own another poo.
I've had two, won't never own another one. But
little
you know,
work,
it
eh?
wasn't a business. It was in my home. God, dog, you had to work all the time. I had pines like this all around it. Well, we lived in the woods constantly, every day.
It was heated too, wasn't it?
Heat. I had heat. And the gas, big old huge gas. It was a 20 by 40 pool, and had the heat in it, and the gas bill I broke the bank.
Yeah.
But it was I enjoyed it. I was in Atlanta.
I got locked up one time at my pool. I went skinny dipping. Indecent exposure. That's what that done it right there. Now I guarantee you, this young man right there, he knows about swinging out on one of them old creeks with an old rope or something, jumping off a log. That's the only swimming pool we knew, wasn't it? And you got your son with you. What's his name? Frank? Frank, are you the younger? You're the youngest one, right? The second one. All right. The second one.
Hey, why are you talking to one of the co-owners? I think he owns some of these. You own a little bit of this place right here. That 4 or 5 condos over here.
Oh,
It's all Wayne.
okay. All right.
No. Wayne, he ain't going to lie now. And he told me you had a little, some of it there. So
I got a roll of quarters and a roll of dimes. Well,
Can we invest?
That's all I got with me. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, we so broke we can't pay attention, can we?
Wayne,
Ain't that the truth? We were so broke. My daddy took me to Kentucky Fried Chicken, and we had to lick other people's fingers. We couldn't afford the chicken. I was so ugly that my mama borrowed a baby on Sunday to take to church. I couldn't make it. Lord, I better be quiet.
Well, your mama ain't here to chastise.
Well, that's
you.
true. That's right.
I'll tell you the story about his
That's
mama.
the truth,
His
man.
mama was great. I'm telling you, I mean, she was great. She passed away a few years ago. But she would call me and ask me to come
You
up
were
and
her
talk to
lawyer.
her. I was her lawyer. Yeah, we used to sit around when
truth.
she was near, she knew she was near death, and I talked to her. I said, look, all the land was in her name where Wayne had a piece of it and the daughter had a piece of it. She said, we've already drawn it. I said, look, make it legal. Get it drawn up and get your land. Get it in everybody's name. All my kids won't argue. I said, yeah, they
Get it
will.
done.
Get all your paperwork done. So she did. And it's best. She said it's the best thing she ever done. She said, they started to argue. She stopped that. I got it. But anyway, and she was passing away.
Talked to my sister, and she told all of us, said, call my lawyer. So we called a fellow named Clark Carpenter, which was our lawyer. And she stood right up. She said, no, get D. Ford in this house, right? That's my lawyer. And some of her last words, really, she said, D said, I really ain't worried about all the kids other than Wayne. This is a true story. And so he said, I'll do what I can. I don't know. I can't promise you, though. But she said, I'm just worried about old Wayne. That's the only one. But a true story. And D and I has been together for, I don't know, 30 years, maybe longer.
Something like that. We're not married or anything now.
No. But look at some of the TV shows that Miss Pam has got that we used to do.
On our Facebook, YouTube.
On Panama City, matter of fact. We were with the Fox in Panama City, and some of the old shows there.
We killed them down there.
We killed them. We had
we
fun.
went to Fox. I walk. I'm a dumb old country boy from North Alabama. I don't know nothing. So we walk in Fox. I said, and they had the board of directors. I said, I'm wanting to buy some time. So we walk in there. We had our blue jeans and T-shirts on. Walk in. They all in suits sitting at this long table. And they said, now, so you're wanting to buy some time for what? I said, well, I want to do a show, a morning show. I said, we want to sing. He said, what you going to do? I said, well, we're going to sing. He said, well, 30 minutes. I said, I don't want 30 minutes. Oh, you want 50? I said, no, I want at least an hour. Oh, Lord, can't nobody fill up an hour. I said, believe me, we can talk an hour. So he said, well, what you going to do? He said, what you going to do? I said, we're going to sing a song and we're going to talk. We're going to sing a song and we're going to talk, and then we're going to talk and talk, and then we're going to sing a song. And about that time, the hour will be over. And we did it, and Fox had never had any shares of the morning. I don't know if you know about TV, but shares is part of the airtime, and it's 10 goes to 10 shares. They had never had any shares that time of the morning since they'd started, and we got them two shares of the market because we had our dog on there. Had a dog, German Shepherd, had a scarf around his neck, and every dog in Panama City started wearing scarves. And we had a lot of good stories. We had a guy that was bringing in our coffees and donuts every morning. He was a steel player like that. Well, he ain't here today. We got a steel player be this afternoon, but he's real quiet and everything. Every morning he'd bring in donuts and coffee. So he come in, he was real, he set his donuts down and sat beside him on his floor and had his coffee and everything. We got to playing, and the song ended. He leaned over to get his coffee, and the Chance done ate all the donuts and was licking his coffee. So then stuff like that, and then we had another one.
Another true story in Gadsden, Alabama.
Yeah, that was in Gadsden. We had a show in Panama City, had one in Gadsden. So in Gadsden, we decided to had the dog in there, and we said, turn the camera. No, it was still in Panama City.
Yeah.
Turn the camera on the dog. I'm not going to tell the whole story, but I said, at the end of the show, put the camera on the dog. I said, all the kids were called in and said, we want to see the dogs. We want to see the dog. We want to see more Chance. So we put the camera on the dog, and the show, the credits were rolling at the end, and they had the camera zeroed in on just Chance, right there, full screen, and he walked off. Then the producer left it running. He went in, left the office, left the room, and Chance started licking himself right there on live TV.
The churches, all the little kids went to cry.
But we couldn't stop it. We couldn't stop it.
We couldn't stop it. He'd have bit us. We went over and tried to stop this dog, man. Good God. We could.
Talk about you.
And up in Gadsden, D had to build the studio, but we built a nice studio, but he didn't put no heat in there. And it was like 10 below, so he bought this dadgum big heater that had to pour kerosene in it. And it run out of kerosene during the show, sounded like an airplane, and it hit the fuse, choked us all down. We couldn't say all them kerosene, but he kept us warm there, you know.
Well,
that's what we had to do.
They didn't have a studio, so we built it. Yeah. We're fixing to go off of the TV 24 right now. They kept us on during the news.
Well, that's
right
great.
There. They've got a new, I'm going to tell you about it in the afternoons there. They got
Courtney.
Courtney's got they're doing the
5 o'clock.
Is it 5 o'clock news?
Yep.
TV 24 in Oxford, Alabama. Y'all can't get it down here, but you know. But
I think Jeff produces that.
Jeff
produces
that?
No.
By the way, we got guys from TV 24 come down and help us do this, and of course, and Casey right here, she's the head. What do you want to call her today? What's her title today?
The head producer. Yeah.
They work the tails off.
She keeps a roll of tape and moves Randall around. Stand right here.
Randall hates
it. over here, and Randall goes, I'm moving one time.
There's your tape. You need it? she'll keep that with her. And so guests come on, she'll take a little piece. Move over around. You got to move over 2 inches. I said, hell, he's 3 foot wide. Why you want to move him 2 inches?
Ain't going to make no difference. All I got to do is this. Make that difference.
Dee told her, said, go over and tape Wayne. She put it across my mouth. Shut me up. I know I did, didn't I? Yeah.
I heard Casey out here talking. That's what woke me up this morning before the alarm clock. And I come out here and I'm going, Casey, shh. It didn't work, though. It didn't work.
The crew has worked their tails off getting this show ready for today. This is quite a chore. I don't know if you can see. You can't see on TV, but we got stuff scattered. It'll take them a month to clean up the condos here, but they've worked all night long. Some of us up to just about all night. I hung into the 10, and I got up 2 o'clock yesterday morning. So, but I went at 10, I think, and then as soon as I went to sleep, woke up. Did I tell that story a while ago?
Yeah, that I woke you up snoring. No.
Well, Wayne woke me up snoring, but I woke up. I hadn't been asleep 10 minutes. I heard boom, 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 boom. It was Wayne playing the drums. It's one of the law had to come in, and Greg was playing keyboards. And I never went back to sleep. It didn't hurt nothing. No, hurt her feelings, but it wasn't. See, I cut your daddy down, too. He don't get mad at me. No, you're not part of the joke right now. We're gonna bring you up tonight or tomorrow. Tomorrow we have you on front page tomorrow.
I got to say hello to Doyle Burns. We got to find out, too, where that rascal was this morning. He don't ever miss a show, which was based around the Country Boy Eddie show. Y'all might have seen it
You remember the Country Boy Eddie show?
I don't know. I know the kid in Birmingham would remember. But Doyle, we thinking about you, buddy, and I know you'll be calling in.
We'll do a couple more songs and we'll call it tomorrow. Half of you want to do one more here?
Ah.
Willie's left out, or you want Randall to do one?
Yeah,
Let Randall do one.
All right, Randall.
Well, then we'll get Willie to do one.
All right.
We want him to do that new gospel song.
Because he lives. That is a good one. Let's do. I'm gonna do a gospel song too. We'll do the gospel shit.
Yeah, we can do some gospel stuff.
Tennessee. It's just a.
Let's do a couple of gospel. I'll do one, you do one. That'll be it.
I'm gonna take
Trip and the good old
Gotcha.
one, two, I want to be. I'm gonna take a trip on that good old gospel ship. I'm gonna go far beyond the sky. Yeah, I'm gonna shout and sing until all the heavens ring. Yeah, I'm gonna go sailing through the air. Yes, I've got good news to bring you, and this is why I'm up here singing. All my joy with you, I'm gonna share, yes I am. Yeah, I'm gonna shout and sing until all the heavens ring. Yeah, I'm gonna go sailing through the air. Play it, somebody. Good news to bring you. Yeah, and this is why I'm up here singing. All my joy with you, I'm gonna share, yes I am. Yeah, I'm gonna take a trip on that good old gospel ship. Yeah, I'm gonna go sailing through the air. Yes, I am.
Do just a little bit of Amazing Grace, not much of it. We'll call it a day. Call it morning. Mark Stringbella said hello.
Marky String.
Kay said we're looking good in Gulf Shores, Alabama. A little Amazing Grace. Well, not the whole thing. I'll give. We'll see. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieve. How precious did that grace when we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun. We've known days to sing God's praise than when we first believed. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Was blind, but now I see.
Right here on the D Ford Show, Mr. D Ford doing it for you. Great gospel music in Gulf Shores, Alabama.
We hope you enjoyed our show. Join in with us at about 12 or so. We'll be doing a little iPod. And then, of course, about 6 o'clock tonight, we'll be doing some stuff too. So, hey, we do a little rock and roll tonight. And then we're going to go get drunk after that. I'm just kidding. I don't drink. I might drive me to drinking.
I want to wave at some community people back there. They was watching just then.
Way
see
back
them
over.
walking way on back
Way
there.
on back there. Y'all join us tomorrow or tonight.